Hey everybody, welcome to another video. So how to avoid low enrollments. What happens when you have low enrollments and what you should be doing in order to prevent them. So for those of you that are brand new to my channel, let me adjust my camera, you guys. Welcome. My name is Christina. I am the founder of childcare business marketing.com. It is a marketing agency for childcare business owners. So whether it's a preschool program you're running, a home daycare, after school care, we help you create and implement marketing strategies that will meet your goals and really get your enrollments where you want them to be. So welcome to the training. Today we're going to focus, it's going to be maybe around 10 minutes long, 10-15 minutes long, and we're talking about low enrollments and 3 reasons why you may be experiencing low enrollments. So I'm live on Instagram as well as Facebook and YouTube. So if you have any questions, you know the drill, just go in my comments and ask away, and I will go back and I will answer them as well. So first thing you want to think about when you are running any type of childcare program and you find that your enrollment are low is your branding. So I'm not talking about a cute logo and the colors and your fonts and all that stuff. I'm talking about your branding in terms of a business, in terms of services, in terms of what you're offering, right? Are you a Montessori-based program? Are you a bilingual program? And is that reflected in everything? Meaning, can I find the information or your values, your beliefs, and all the things that you're doing with the kids? Can I find them everywhere? Right? So for example, if I hop on your social media page, will I be able to tell real clearly what you believe in, what your values are in terms of a child care provider? Or is it just going to be generic information, right? Branding is so much more than just figuring out a cute tagline and a logo and just making everything work real nice on a letterhead. It is so much more than that. I think that's where marketing starts. It really just figuring out what your program stands for, what the ideal client that you want to attract, who they are, right? What's important to them, what they're looking for in childcare, and then making sure that your branding is on everything that you put out there, okay? Another reason why you may have low enrollments, point number 2, is your traffic points, your website, your social media platforms, okay? So this is really areas where people can find you locally, but also online, right? And when people land on these platforms, so let's take your website, for example. Is it fully optimized? Do you have all the right information on it? Is it something that when someone lands on and reads it from Google, for example, they'll be able to tell like that yes, this is an amazing daycare, or I want to know more information? Or are they going to feel kind of like, okay, like I don't really know exactly what they stand for. I don't even know, what type of program or what type of approach they believe in. It's just very blind, very generic, right? So you have to pay attention to those things. Parents have a lot of choices these days, right? There is competition everywhere. So it's really important that as a business owner, your branding comes across all your platforms, your website, the pages that you have on your website, the types of information you have on your website, and making sure that that reflects what you believe in, right? Because if you don't, then you will lose customers. People will just go on to another daycare that's in your neighborhood or close to you. And if their website or let's say your social media platform is more consistent, it's more active, there's live videos, right? There's posts that talk about the program, and parents really get the sense of, yes, this business knows what they're doing. I feel like I can trust them, or I want to get some more information. They will most probably click their links or call them to book a tour versus your website or your platforms, especially if you're not taking the time to be intentional, right? And a website is something obviously that you have to have, and it doesn't have to be anything super expensive or really, really developed, but it has to have basic information, right, on every single page that a mom or a dad that's looking for daycare locally that they can find easily, right? People are not going to scroll through a website that's like 25 pages long. You have to write the right information, the right the right copy, and really just make sure that information and your text is skimmable, and that the most important parts of your website, so your about us, your services, to book a tour, and also some reviews or testimonials are easily found, right? These are the things that parents look for the most. When we take social media platforms, so Facebook or Instagram, it's really important that you're consistent and that you show up, right? So it's not something that you're going to post on, whenever you feel like it, once a month. It's something that you are going to treat as another source of traffic to get the word out on your program, right? And the cool thing is that it's free. Like, you don't have to pay anything to be posting on your website. You have to understand that not everyone that follows you, they're not going to see your posts. So let's say if you post once a week, probably maybe 4 or 5% of people that follow you on Facebook or on Instagram are actually going to see your posts. So it's really important for you to show up and to have a plan behind what you're posting, what you're creating as content, when you're going live, and what you're talking about, and making sure that the information that you're giving is information that someone that is looking for childcare locally is interested in, right? You want to make sure that you kind of set yourself up as the authority in childcare, and that you know what you're doing, so that parents can feel like they know you and they can trust you with their child. Okay. And the third reason why you may be experiencing low enrollment is that you have not invested in online marketing yet. So online marketing, digital marketing, anything that has to do with ads on Facebook or on Instagram. You're depending, let's say, for example, on a random Facebook post to attract more families in your program. And unfortunately, it does not work that way. Okay. So yes, having, a strong brand, knowing exactly what you stand for, your program is quality, your staff is quality, right? Your environment is quality, but then also making sure that is reflected on your website and your posts on social media. But lastly, making sure that you're bringing all this together with some type of paid advertisements. Again, it does not have to be super expensive. If you're offering, for example, let's say a discount code, you can create a simple ad with that. If you want to record a few videos and get more people to watch your videos locally so that they can get to know you and your program more, you can definitely do that starting at like $3 a day. If you want to grow an email list, right? There's a lot of things that you can do with ads, but it kind of brings everything together, right? So you're branding and you're making sure that everything is on your platforms, but also at the end, you're putting some money behind that so that you are not only, getting people in your area, local families, to become aware of your program and how amazing it is, and how much success you're getting with other families, and that what you're doing basically, but also that you have some type of paid strategy behind that is consistently sending traffic to your platforms, right? It's a beautiful system that works together. And if you do it well, if you do it consistently month after month, people are going to feel like they know you, and they're going to keep seeing your ads and your beautiful posts online, which is only going to make them feel like they can trust you with their child. Okay. So if you're experiencing low enrollments right now, if you're feeling like, oh, I don't know what to do, I feel like I've tried everything, and you haven't tried one of the 3 things that I mentioned in this video, take the time to go back and rewatch this video and really just think about your branding, right? So for example, if you feel like no one knows that you exist in your area, or if you feel like you're attracting the wrong clients, people that just say they're going to show up, but they really don't, or maybe people that come and then you never see them again, right? They ghost you. Think about your messaging, think about your branding, what you're putting out there, right? After that, go back and look at your website. Does it need to be optimized? Is it mobile friendly? Are there broken links, right? If I go on your website, will I be able to automatically know exactly where you're situated, how to connect with you, what you're about, and what you offer as a business, right? Is that something that someone can easily see on your website? And then go on your social media platforms and then just look at them and think, okay, am I posting consistently? Is what I'm posting, is it intentional, or am I just kind of randomly posting things because I don't have time, right? And lastly, think about investing a few dollars a day in ads. That is really going to take this, your strategies and your program, and really kind of put it out there in front of more eyeballs consistently. And you know what? People need to be exposed to something at least 7 times before they make a decision. And it's no different when it comes to your ads or your posts online, right? Don't expect, let's say, to spend like $10 or $15 on ads and think, oh my gosh, my program is going to be fully booked. It doesn't work like that. People need to become aware of you, and they kind of need to warm up to you, especially if you're taking care of their kids, right? And then slowly, they'll go on your website, they'll go on your social media platforms, and then they're going to connect with you. But that won't happen if you don't do the other things that I mentioned in this video. So that is my training for you guys. I hope that it helped you. If you have any questions, feel free to comment underneath my video. I do have a marketing workshop that I created that is going to show you free and paid ways to really put your program on the map. I walk you through a detailed checklist of what types of things you should be doing in order to make sure that you are everywhere online, as well as locally. And then I have a few tutorials that show you how to create your very first ad if that's something that you want to do. So if you want some information on that, all you have to do is click the link under this video. I'll put the link. It's $17, so the investment is not huge, but the value is really, really huge. So I hope you guys have an excellent rest of your day, and I will see you guys real soon. Bye.